Right, YouTube, part 6. I've done this intro about 10 times now. There's quite a lot of stuff in this video, so I'm just trying to word it properly. Right, let's get into garage here. Right, first up in this, we've got some parts that come from Japan. As you'll see, half scuttle, rear windscreen washer, etc. From there, we then move on to the geometry setup, which Don has done with camber gauges, did all the tracking, all that lot. And then after that, there'll be the detail and the ceramic coating, which there they are, ceramic coats. Came out pretty good, to be fair. So I've not done too much on that, just quick time lapse and stuff like that. And then after that, you'll see us sort of rolling it out onto the drive, and I'll put a couple of clips in of the first drive at the end, but I want to try and do a first drive video after this where we, you know, I just chat shit to the camera basically. So yeah, let's get into this. Parts from Japan. Aoyama. That's literally a week to get here. Absolutely mega. I'll cover my address up on these like I did on the last one. Wait till you see what this is. This is rarest of the rare. Absolutely mega. Could probably swap this for a Rolex in UK. And there it is. Genuine Honda. Half scuttle, DC5 half scuttle. A lot of the UK ones are all cut down this side, and people rough cut them as well for those Integra boxes. But I don't want that, I want a fresh one. Oh my god, proper. Nice. And this, rear washer nozzle, even though I'm not going to use it. Genuine. And these are the clips that hold the plastic window trims in down the side of the windscreen. They're bonded on to the bodywork, and obviously mine was acid dipped and they've probably come off, probably floating around in an acid tank in Stoke somewhere. So, but they're really hard to come by. So to Japan it was. Window clips, nozzle, half scuttle. Expensive day. And that's the half scuttle fitted. Just need the weather strip to go on it, because that's where mine was cut before. That's had a GTechniq ceramic coat on it. It is a bit mucky from the detailing, from the polishing, but it's all good. And the little clear screen wash hoses as well. Nice little feature. The window trims, they're obviously under there, like bonded to the A-pillar, whatever that is. Yeah, A-pillar. So then we've got the window trims back onto those little metal pieces, and finally the little rear washer jet. But I won't use it, like I said, no wiper. So yeah, all good. Let's move on to the Geo, I think. Yeah, Geo setup's next in this video, so go. So a little clip before we get into the Geo. This is the radiator stays that we had reconditioned. You're never going to see them, so this is the only time anyone's ever going to see them. The bonnet catch was looking tatty. The spring on it has been electroplated and just all lubed up and refreshing, powder coated. Just looking a bit horrible. That area gets weathered and stuff, quite bad. Same when you're washing it and all that. And then there's the other clip of it from above. You can see the spring there. Absolutely spot on. So before we get into the Geo, I just want to show you these door cards. These are by Track Car door cards.
stumbled across them on Instagram really, and just thought they look mega tidy. You see a lot of track cars and they've all got open doors and stuff, sharp edges. These tidy that up, and obviously as you can see now still retain full like functionality. With the electric windows, the central locking, you've got the pull strap there to close the door, and then you've got the GT4 style sort of door opener. Just a nice touch to the car, so we haven't got open, like I said, open doors and stuff. That's the rest of the interior. We've still got speaker holes at the minute on this video, but I have fit speakers now. Just they're a bit of a pain to cut in, which is why I didn't film any of the fitting of these, because they were a nightmare to fit, I'm not going to lie. But yeah, a few pictures there of how they look. I'm mega happy with them. Right, YouTube, another interesting day. You can see it's looking more like a car now. Setup day this. Finally get some geo done on it, and then get it out on the drive. See what it looks like outside before we do the big machine polish and ceramic coat next week. And then it's booked for the MOT at the end of this month. See how that goes. Fresh tyres coming next week. We've got some fresh wheels for the front, some 8Js. Swap out these 7Js, 7.5Js, sorry. But yeah, let's get into it. As you can see, it's on the stands. We'll get some string lines. We've got the most high-tech kit for doing the geo. So Don's bringing some special stuff with him. Camber gauges and stuff like that. So yeah, looking fresh. Tyres a bit bold at the minute there. Spent. We've got, like I said, fresh ones coming next week. Rears are still fine. R888r. And check these out. Haters gonna hate, but we'll open them in a bit. They look absolutely sick. So these next couple of clips are about getting what they call a parallel box around the car. A lot of cars vary in width, front, across the front axle and across the back axle. If you don't work this out, you can end up obviously with toe in, toe out. You've got tracking issues. So what you need to do, which I learned from Don, who does this day in day out, was get a parallel box around the car. Work out your widths, and you need, like I said, parallel for your string lines going down the side of the car, and then you can measure from like a central point on the wheel how much you're towing in and towing out. So this basically, as you can see, 1810 was the width across the front axle. 1807, this is in millimeters by the way, is the width across the back axle. So that's 3mm difference, which is obviously not a lot. So needed to add, which we're working out now, 1.5mm to either side of the rear axle, and that will give you a parallel box for setting up your string lines. So I'll carry on here with the camber gauges. This is just all the base numbers to work out where we're at, and then we can start adjusting after that.
2.5. You run more than that before?
2.5, maybe 3. No, 2.5, 3. I'm sure it were.
Yeah, 2.5's good.
Because I think it was 2. We struggled with 2, and then we got the shorter steering arms or whatever it were to try and gain a bit more. But if they're maxed out, then
yeah, I'm just wondering whether on the upright you could get a bit more. But if it's 2.5 as well, then I'm fairly happy with that. I'm not sure 3.1 that. You probably have to take some off this side.
yeah.
To match it up. And to do that, we'll probably have to just jack this corner up a touch.
Yeah.
Pull it out and then knock it back in. If you get what I mean, because you'll never pull, because the weight of the car, you'll never pull it out.
Yeah. It's gonna be a video of just me sniffling, I think, isn't it?
Right, drop that down.
Drop that down and smash the bumper off.
Sort of creaking you don't want to hear.
Yeah, it's right. And then shove that. Do you want to go back to where it were? Or
No, we'll leave
just
it.
do it
We'll
there?
leave it forward because cars don't like. Cars usually go forward, don't they? So you
Yeah.
don't want to push it backwards and then check it.
Oh.
Sometimes you can flex the bushes the wrong way and stuff.
Right, fair enough.
So we'll just leave it here then. Anybody think I did this for a living, wouldn't
What's that?
2.4, so we're 0.1 away.
Right.
We're not arguing with 0.1. But I think we're like miles away, then I'd be. Yeah, 2.5, 2.4, so
Right.
we're right with that.
Moving.
So it's alright now.
Yeah, you can do. Camber arm adjustment.
Tell me when.
Go on, keep going, yeah.
You're not going to roll forward.
No, you're alright, you're alright. You'll loosen the camera arms now and measure it properly. See where we're at. Balance it, settle it. Double check it.
Oh, we're not far off. 2.5. That one.
Right. And you said about, well, we're aiming for 2, aren't we?
Yeah,
So,
we'll get half a degree to cut that.
do you know roughly how many turns that is on the bar?
I'll hold the gauge on where you're turning.
Oh, right, okay,
Yeah, and this is 2.8, so we need 0.8 taken off that.
yeah. Right.
So yeah, if you can get.
I'll try and get underneath that.
Yeah, I think the best way is going to be up this gap here.
Yeah, I can see, to be fair, there, like,
What do you want to get you?
Right, so this one's likely to be opposite to the other one, I would imagine.
I'll tell you.
I can't even get a fucking spanner on it. So if you don't like bad language, I'd probably skip through this bit for 40 seconds or so. I was trying like a moron to adjust a camera arm with a spanner in one hand and the camera in the other hand, which it's never going to work. The car wasn't in the air either, so there was just no room underneath. As you can see, we get a little worked up with it. Anyway, that's that.
It's that. It's just that that's stopping me getting the fucking.
Right, phone's going off. So that's the contraption we've got. Let's keep the wheels straight while we're doing all this. Mega. String lines. So the camber's sorted now. Just need to do everything else. Can't really see that there, but. All doing his fishing knots. Right, so we've got string line for toe adjustment now. So we're towing in on the front 4.5mm and towing out on the back 4.5mm. So we'll get to that, undo that, line that in I think, and that should sort us out. Let's see if we've got right tools first, like.
You might have to make a point that it's not the most accurate being on car.
Well, we've got skid plates now,
Yeah.
so 100 there.
It's better than not doing it at all, though.
Well, that's it. And they get it's about 59 there. What were these, towing out off? Yeah, and like 60 there, probably 59. Oh no, 60 on the front and like 59.5 rear. Yeah, that's right, that's bang on. Sweet. Geometry setup details there. Camber may go harsher for the track days and stuff. This is just to get us out on the road. It's
just get it to the MRT and stuff. Now you'll see us starting it and bringing it out for a look outside. Don likes it. It's stood there staring at it.
It took a lot of work as well, didn't it?
So this is us after we've just dragged it outside. First time looking at it outside, really. First time in 3 years it's been on the drive and driven under its own power. This is pre-detail, so there's no, it's not been polished, ceramic coated. We're still on the 7.5J wheels. We're still missing the Type R decal on the rear wing. We did whip it up the road, only briefly. We did find an electrical fault, as you can hear us twittering on about, which meant the car wouldn't rev past 4,000 RPM. It was almost like the launch control limiter was engaging as we were driving the car, so the car thought it would, the ECU should I say, thought it was sat still, which I'll explain what that was shortly, but it looks mega. I was just absolutely buzzing to have it outside. Yeah, tank drops onto the floor.
Engine fall down.
So we're in the middle of polishing it. I haven't filmed out yet, but I will do when them lights rip out. Now, as some of you know from Instagram, we've had a issue with the car where when you drive it, it would not rev above like the pre-programmed like soft limiter, like I think the Honda guys call it the launch control thing feature, which is mine is set at 4,000 RPM. Now, when we first took it out last week, we went up the road and it wouldn't go past it. You literally rev it in first, second, third, it would just bounce at 4,000. I've put out on Instagram so many things, anyone help me before we finally got the expert that Grinspeed used for all the electrical issues. And we basically got up today, thought, after all the ideas that people had sent me on Instagram, thought I'll have a quick look, pulled the speedo out, had a look at a lot of people were saying it's got to be something with your speed converter, so kilometers an hour, mile per hour, all that lot. That is linked in with, so basically the fault we originally got was vehicle speed sensor, which is on the top of the gearbox on the K20. So then we went from, so we started with that, we changed that, which, there it is. That just goes into the top of the gearbox. Still same problem. Speedo works, just didn't work on the diagnostics tool. The speed just read 0. So then we started tracing back from there. And like I said, as a lot of you directed me towards the mile per hour converter, I've noticed is an open wire. Now when we stripped this car down, it had like an old school like Viper immobilizer system. Now I wanted a more modern one, really, with the car being worth more. So we cut that out. Now today I've literally looked at the ECU and there's been a cable hanging out of the ECU saying immobilizer via dials. So I was like, what is that? And it was just a single black cable. So we've literally we've taken some tape off behind the dials, this like aftermarket immobilizer thing was, which was near the speed converter. I've literally thought, sod it, it's last case scenario, we'll literally get this cable, strip the end, wrap it around this joint and try it. Anyway, it's only gonna bloody work, hasn't it? So we've had it up on the jack. Just been through the gears first, second, third, fourth. We've been through VTech, and it's spot on. It sounds fruity to say the least. It sounds good. It's going to be an absolute animal on the road. So looking forward to that. So I just want to say cheers to everyone that helped me on Instagram, that's pointed me in the right direction. But yeah, it's all good now. Right, time to get this thing machine polished. Got everything out down here. Using Menzerner stuff. It's not too bad to be fair, but it's typical body shop stuff. It's not perfect, like show quality, so let's sort that out. But yeah, get that done and then get the ceramic coatings on. That's probably going to be next week. I'll not do too much on the detailing side of it, but just do a few time-lapse videos and stuff so you can see what it's coming out like, and we'll show the progress, but it should look mint when it's done. So we're going to try this one first, which is sort of a low cut, high gloss. We do have other options if need be, and then all the coatings are up there. Polish it down there. It's on a lid, don't worry. And yeah, that's next up. We've got the bright light directly above there for the bonnet, so we'll be able to see how much the polish is taking out and stuff like that. Then we've got the panel lights down for the side, so we can move the car back and forth as we need to, so we can see where we're at. Let's get it started. Prior to this stage where we're going to machine, obviously it is prepped, it's been clay barred, obviously detarred, you know, washed, everything to make sure there's no contaminants left on the paintwork, because last thing we want to do is start machining, put in more swirls, more scratches onto the bodywork. Yeah, as I said, we are machine polishing. Now, there's quite a lot. I've just been doing the roof. There's a lot of marks, sort of. I don't know whether the body shoppers painted it and then cleared it over the top, but there seems to still be a lot of marks under it. I've tried heavy cut polish, heavy cut pad. I've literally gone with savage combinations of, you know, detailing things, cutting compounds and all that, and they still sit there, these marks, so you can't really see them on camera. Yeah, I mean on camera, I mean it's not, you can see them occasionally flick across the light, but I mean it'll be mega, it'll be perfect enough for ceramic coating and stuff like that. I mean, you can see the sky reflection there out the window. It's absolutely spot on. Yeah, it's just niggling me. It's just not. I mean, it's mega, don't get me wrong. There's no orange peel or anything like that. It's like glass is the paint. Obviously, the paint guys have done an absolutely amazing job. It's just a little mark, and it's just annoying me. And I've tried everything to get them out, and it's not working. So I don't want to go too far, take too much of it off, and end up burning through. Because we're just about to have this MOT'd, and I just want to get it out. I want to get ceramic coated, get it out, get the 8J wheels on the front, because it's still on the 7.5J. Just waiting on tyres turning up, but yeah, it's all good. So we'll be going with crystal serum, as I usually do. XLV4 on top. Trim restore for the trims, G1 for the glass, and the wheel armour we'll get that on the fresh wheels. It should clean up a treat. These are what I went about before. I've tried the heavy cut compound with a Lake Country heavy cut pad. I've tried Autobright's Restore, which is a savage cut, 8 cut, and nothing, even though we've refined with super finish. And I've even tried, where is it? We refined after the Autobright one with Autobright's refining one, the purple one, which is cut to class 10. Same marks on the bodywork. I'll try and get some pictures and stuff so you can see it, but I'm now convincing myself it is just a track car, but I want it to be absolutely spot on. It'll still be mega nice. Most people probably won't be able to tell. It's just because I'm anal and OCD that it's doing me nothing. But anyway, let's crack on. So what we've gone with, because the heavy cut followed by a refining polish wasn't touching it, we were getting the same results even with just a single stage refining polish. I've gone for this. So we're going for a cock chemi. Pretty sure it's not pronounced like that, being German. One cut and finish. Pretty good cut. 6 cut, 8 gloss, single stage, and then it says it's got a sealant in it, but yeah, polish with sealant. But I won't be using the sealant. We'll just alcohol wipe it off afterwards. We've got the GTechniq panel wipe. Take any of the sealants off, and then we get a good base for the ceramic coats to bond to. So all good.
Some detailing. Love it. Yes.
So you're just in just basically one corner of it being polished. I know most of you were here for the track car stuff, but as you can see, it's like a glass. So all that side's been done now. Just moved it forward so the rear is in these lights. But yeah, it's gonna look good. It's all ceramic coated. Mega!
Only go up high, I think, don't go. It's not like I can use a spirit level, so I don't really know how long the floor is.
I know what you mean. Unless you go off them bridges.
Yeah, well that's what I've sort of gone off, which is like, oh, off the eye. And I just need to be somewhere in there. Proper tools and everything. I'll have to ceramic up to it, because if I ceramic over it, it's only a cheap one in that. It might run.
Yeah.
Honda ones are 53 quid from Japan, and I've had to wait like 2 weeks for them, so I'll just get these ones.
What, the Honda sticker?
Yeah, you get it from Honda Japan, but they come with a template. Hiya pal. One sec. We're filming as well.
On the YouTubes.
That your mum's reviewing.
Oh, gosh. Money shot.
Get the dry wipe on. Nice.
So 7.5 J's. It's in there. ET45. Bit of a tame square setup they originally went with a few years back. Been alright though. Moving on to these, which are the Tap Bar Trophy setup. So 8J ET35. Bring them out. I think they bring the top of the wheel out another 16mm, which should just give a nice flush look. Staggered setup, 235 R888Rs. kindly fitted by a Colton Tyre Centre. So yeah, spot on. Strong as out. Never had one fail in the Type R trophy, so it's a lot more to be said than all the import JDM wheels out there that are cracking and snapping and all that lot. So haters gonna hate, but I want a wheel I can trust, so we've gone for them. And they look pretty sick, to be fair. So the difference between 7.5J ET45, 8J ET35 with the same tyre is next to nothing. Literally 16mm, as I said. But it saves running a wheel space, so you get a bit more concave down this bit compared to that bit. But yeah, as you can see, R888r done on that one. Probably just get used as a spare, like an emergency to get back. If we get a puncture, stick that in the back of the car. Yeah, these bad boys. So I'll get them ceramic coated now. And then yeah, bang them on. Right, just about to get these coated using the GTechniq panel wipe to start. Just remove, as it says there, any residue and promotes bonding of the ceramic coat. And then we'll move on to that. Forgot we've also got these itty bitty Honda caps. Yeah, finish it off nicely. Let's crack on. Right, these are all wiped down now. Look fresh as. Best time to coat it when they're brand new. Did seem to have a bit of a waxy layer on. It seems to have all come off now with the panel wipe. Onto wheel armour. Always go to GTechniq for the best stuff in my eyes out there. Easy to use, lasts for ages. You get a full set of instructions. There's like paper instructions inside it. You get the pads, you get a little sticker. Just won't be going anywhere near my car, but anyway. So yeah, let's go. Right, that's them coated. It's the barrel, can't really see. Spin that round. Yeah, lock in. Fresh, that's all that stops on there. So just make them a bit easier to clean after track days and stuff, and brake dust don't adhere too much to ceramic coatings. So absolutely mega. Just gonna finish it off now. We've even got GTechniq tyre shine. Yes, I know I'm tyre shining track tyres, which is not the done thing, but I'm doing it. Sod it. Bling bling, job done. It's nice. It's not shiny tyre shine. It's like a satin. So it dries a bit, but beautiful.
So I know everyone will be wondering why I've not gone for fancy JDM bling bling wheels. I like these, they're cheap enough, they're super strong, and there's a lot of JDM ones cracking out there at the minute, and this will be used on track, so I don't want to be risking that. Right, she's it. She's all ceramic coated. Machined it Friday night, Friday afternoon, Friday night, and started it last weekend, to be fair. Basically today it's had, let's have a look, 1 coat of crystal serum, topped off with 1 coat of XLV4. It says to do 2, but with it not really getting daily driven and stuff, it's not really getting washed as much as other cars. It should be alright. G1 on the glass all the way around. Now we've got the wheel armour on, because we fitted the 8J wheels, which I know doesn't sound crazy, but I went for a bit of a madder offset like an ET35, and they are flush and they look absolutely mega. They are the Type R trophy wheels, like I said when I was ceramic coating them. No, they're on the car, but absolutely mega. I think the car's just settled a bit more since they've been on, but look absolutely mint. We've got the stickers on, Integra Type R, this thing is doing that, ceramic coat over them. Oh, more little details. A little Honda badge on the dust caps. Can't resist. Little details there. I mean, you can see that there. It's supposed to be a blade track car, this, and look at it. Unbelievable. This class has been done, and this, and the main one, because we don't run a rear wiper. We deleted that. So we've fitted, I'll film more of this next week, in the passenger footwell. We've got PPF, because I didn't want to, in fact let me just show you right quick. Just don't want to touch the car. So down there, you can't even tell obviously, we've got self-healing PPF in the footwell. Didn't want to drill the shell for another plate just for passengers. I only have passengers once, maybe twice a year at the odd track day. So we've got PPF, self-healing PPF, like shit because I've been bloody ceramic coating all day, but yeah, self-healing PPF in the footwell. We're going to put some grip tape on it as well, just so you know when you're getting in and out, or if you've got wet feet or whatever, you're not going to slip on your ass, split yourself on the roll cage. But yeah, so I'm going to do like probably a full walk round with all the little details that I've not really got. You can probably hear the aircon wearing away at the minute. I've had to try and keep it toasty for the ceramic coat today, so it's been 22 degrees all day, but that could probably go off soon because it costs a fortune. So yeah, like I said, do all the feature, all these little things that we have, like toe straps, because obviously we got rid of all the grab handles with the plastic and stuff that's come off. Probably put it back on, but I think it'll just look out of place. So toe straps it is to pull the boot. No fingerprints on the bodywork. Can't resist just filming all the side of this. I mean, it is unbelievable. So yeah, fresh boy tyres, 100 tread wear, so they should probably last me about 500 miles if that. Oh yeah, another little thing, clear side repeaters. And I've also got these. Now you can't really see them at the minute with the light being weird. Let's have a look. Now these little rubber flaps are to stop this edge of the wing, like the front wing. Basically, when you run a wider wheel or spaces or whatever, it chips down here on the face of the wing, and it just starts to rust over time. So I made these little rubber flaps. You can still do them for people. I've had to bring mine out a bit just because of the bigger wheels, but a fair few people run them, do track days and stuff, and it seems spot on. They're not too in your face like mud guards are, and they're just like a little arch extension, so absolutely spot on. If you can see that one better, actually it's in front of the light. I normally do them 25 quid posted, cut them out, machine them down. Yeah, oof, that's shot. And the wipers are up because we've just done the glass. I just love, and you can see tyre from the front of the car. See on that side. Oh, it's just mega. So next week, MOT, and we'll be out for a rip. We'll get some videos of the first drive. Bedding it in really. I mean it's mega responsive. I mean them damn shifts. It is wild. Still getting used to the LSD. Balls on the campers of the road and stuff like that.
Bye, driver.
Thank you.
Bye-bye, driver.
Bye.
Bye-bye.